Hi everybody, welcome to the Never Cast Off podcast. My name is Debbie. I'm known as Deb's Destiny on Ravelry and Instagram. It's so nice to be actually doing this recording for you guys. It's been too long. I've missed you guys and I hope everybody is doing well. I have a lot to catch up on with you guys to what's been going on. So instead of doing like a 2-hour episode, because I'm sure you guys don't have 2 hours and I know I don't either, I'm going to break it up into smaller episodes so that it's a little bit more manageable for you as well as for me. And I'm going to pick a couple topics and then just do a few things each episode, and hopefully every few days or so, not a couple, every few days, I'll be able to get you guys caught up with what's going on. Now, I have 2 kitties that are really interested, and they think I'm both talking to them, so they're probably gonna both try and get on my lap, and they don't always get along, so it might be interesting, but we'll make it work. First, I want to thank Benita. She has this wonderful newsletter. It's no longer being called a newsletter, though. It's being called a e-zine, and I've been trying to get everything up to date so that when I was talking with you guys, I wouldn't have to be on my phone finding things because I forgot to do something, and I already realized I forgot something. So this is a free e-zine, and it's really helpful information. She's been going out over how to pick a good fleece. If you're into dyeing, some stuff about dyeing wool, you know, not personally dyeing, but it's very informative. And she highlighted me. I can't believe it. It's so cool. As a designer, and she has different features and different things in there, and it's really a fascinating magazine. She even has a crossword puzzle at the end with words that were used throughout the magazine. It's really pretty cool. So her email address is dyedinthewoolbiz@yahoo.com. dyedinthewoolbiz@yahoo.com. I'm going to make a note. Email. I want to put that in the notes for you guys so you can find it. It's very worthwhile, and I hope you guys do sign up for it. So what you do is you'd send her an email and say, hey, Debbie told me to sign up for this email, and then it's like really cool. And one of my patterns is in there, so you guys get to get in there and see which one it is. I'm not telling you. And so that is a really fun thing that made my day for sure. Another thing Benita has is a poster that goes through the different types of sheep, and this one is all just U.S. sheep. So it has, it's called Wool Producing Sheep Breeds Found in the United States. So California Red, Leicester, Blueface Leicester, and then Cotswold, Florida Cracker. That one, I'm not sure what to think about that name, so we'll just show you Corriedale. That's the type that my aunt had, the Corriedale. So it is way cool. I am so excited that I have one of these. I have to find the perfect place. Oh, I know exactly where to put it. Yes, I want to be able to look at it. It's really cool. So that is that one. Now, I wanted to show you some of the items that I had finished. So, see you in September. This one is by Nancy Whitman. And this is this yarn is very nice, and it's a very nice, very nice. The yarn is honey pot yarn. It's Angora lamb is the type, and Shy Take I think is the colorway. It's 80% lamb, 10% merino, and 10% angora. So it's very soft, but the fibers are very short staple and they get everywhere. But I love this, and I am so glad that I finally finished this. I've been working on it for 3/4 of a year, no, more than half a year. So it's just nice to have it done. Yeah, I'm definitely happy I got it done. And then I had some of the yarn left over. I made a cape with it, and then I still had some, so I made the shawl with it, and so I still had some left, and so I made, yay! Fingerless mitts. I love fingerless mitts. They're just like the best. This pattern is Raindrop Wristers by Rita M. I alter every pattern that I do. I'm sorry, Rita. But the main thing here, this is all hers. This is all hers right here. And it was enough of a pattern to make it interesting, yet not so much that it was distracting. I mean, you can still be in a conversation and do it. She had a different cast on here, and she had ruffles at the end, and I like when I'm doing things, I don't want to have to worry about the ruffles catching on something, is why I changed it to this. But I am ecstatic. I love these gloves, and they will get a lot of use. And the class I'm going to today, even though it's in the 80s or upper 80s or 90s today, I still have to take them to class because it's freezing in there, the air conditioning. It'll be 60 degrees or so in class. It'll be very cold. So I definitely am very happy about that. Now, what else have I been working on? Okay, got this one and this one. This one is a pattern that I need to start typing up. Just haven't yet. This one is a big and chunky. So there's different ways of doing. I just want to show you guys how I do my long scarves. I put them in half. This is, thank goodness, a really long scarf. And then what I did is it's on the bias, so you can definitely see it's on the bias here. And it's in 2 different colors, so it used up 4 skeins. And very, very nice. I will get a lot of use out of it. So I put it in half, and then I put it around my neck, and I grab one, and I just pull it through the center. And then I twist it, let's see, like that. Then I twist it, and then I grab through, and then I pull it through. And then what happens is it gets this big, huge, like knotty thing. Okay, the angle makes it look a lot bigger than it really is. Let me just, maybe not, I don't know. It doesn't stick out like 5 inches. There we go. I'll put that on there. So this is how I wear my scarves. Mostly. There's a few other things, but I just wanted to share that one way. This one is one of the simpler patterns that it's a simpler pattern, so I'll probably do this one free when it gets done. But I have to finish the summer semester before I start working on it. I just have, well, I don't want to get into all that stuff right now. Another one that I finished, and I'm thinking about doing this one as a mystery knit along. So only the folks who watch this episode are going to see it, okay? So I'm not going to show it for very long. Okay, so that's going to be my mystery knit along. So I guess it's not really a surprise now, but you're going to have to go slow or repeat. I'm not going to show it for a long time. That one has to be written up as well. And Rusty wants to say hello. So Rusty's my old kitty. Let's see, how old is he? How old are you, baby? Can you tell me? Do you know how old you are? Okay. Let him get... Should have brushed him, but I didn't know he would be... Oh. He's got like his claw in my pants. It's always a lot of fun on my leg. I wanted to show you his cute little face. He is, let's see, he's 15 years old now. So, he's my baby. We do have a cat who is 6. So we have 2. So I'm surprised she didn't say hi. She was sitting right here earlier, but she didn't do that. Okay, so those are those items, and I'm sorry I have to move things around for Kitty. I'd be able to get his face for you guys. Nope, he's still got his claws. I've been thinking about doing something now I've been talking about it since the beginning of the year, and I haven't really been able to get very far with it. I had, last semester was a lot, and this semester is turning out to be a lot. So I've been preoccupied with school. I'll talk more about that at the very end. But I finally had a little bit of a break this weekend, and I finally was able to implement the idea that I've been thinking about. I started my own Etsy shop, and it's going to be all about yarn is the idea. I'm still going to put my patterns up there, and we'll see where it goes. But I went to Stonehenge, the most stressful week of my whole career or college experience. The end of the week, my husband took me to Stonehenge Fiber. Oh, they're awesome. It was amazing. We haven't been able to get out a lot, so being able to go there was just incredible. So I picked up some crazy millons. They're being sold in sets. So here's an example. And there's one already sold. I did announce it earlier or over the weekend on my Etsy store, or on Instagram, sorry. And I'm not breaking up the set. I am selling them in the sets. So I just, some of these are hard to sell. Like this one is so Christmas. It's really the red and green. It's a little bit, the real color is slightly lighter. These two here are the ones that for me are so hard to sell because I would just love to do these. Okay, so if you didn't know exactly what millons look like when you make something, first of all, it's merino wool, and it's excessively soft. It's when I was new to wool, when I picked it up, I couldn't tell that it was wool. It seemed like some other fiber just because it's so soft. And this is my pattern Azteca, and this one was made with crazy millons. Where did I put? What I like to do with mine is, you know, I was organized. Oh, there they are. Okay, there's going to be a little bit of crinkling, and it's only this one bag throughout the whole episode. I like to take them and I like to put them to, whoops, I like to wind them, everything just went flying. into individual skeins per color run, so that I can choose when the color changes. So I have them all individual into different colors. So that's what I do with my crazy melons. And then I put them in bags according to color, so that I like to change it when I want to change it instead of having the color just change automatically. So this was a planned color change. And I actually did that also with this one. This one is my pattern, Professor's Rock. And this is a very long, clearly, scarf. And this one is also Crazy Melons. And I also did this as a planned color change. And I did it in a particular manner to try and make this color work specifically like that. This one, I did not do color changes. I just let the colors change as they ran out. I didn't plan the changes. So this one is Debbie Lake's Labor Day shawl. It's really weird when you're recording. You get a mental block and you're just staring at yourself. It's kind of interesting. And then this is a little hat that I did with them as well. And I just put that on there. I just love how soft this yarn is. I'm extremely picky. I'm not sure I would make I'm extremely picky with my stuff. Most folks would say this is next to skin soft. Most folks would. But, okay. So that's what I have that. I uploaded. It's Never Cast Off, No Spaces is my Etsy store. So that's already uploaded. And there's a few other things, but I'll talk about those on the next episode. Okay, so from here I'm going to, I think I talked about, oh no, okay, there is one more crinkle, sorry, crinkly bag alert. This is Finn. When I was at Stonehenge Fiber, they happened to say something about, or I asked them about if they had any roving, and they had some Finn. So this is pencil roving. And that's half a pound. So that was a lot of fun. Okay, so last semester I ended, this is going into just what's going on, why I haven't been able to podcast, and just everything that's been going on with life in that. Last semester, I ended up taking a pretty intense caseload. It was 16 credit, but 19 contact hours because biology was a lab. So it was all prerequisites, and 2 of them were pretty hard, and 2 of them were kind of easy. Well, surprisingly, political science I found to be extremely easy. It ended up colliding with the first week of the university. So I'm now at the university. I'm so excited. But the university are, instead of 16 weeks, they're 8 weeks. And the last week of the other semester, where you have all the exams and everything due, was also the first week of the new semester with 2 brand new classes, and new university, new culture, new everything. I just, when I start new things, I want to start off strong, and I started off weak, and so I ended up starting off behind the game with everything, and it threw me off. But I'm basically like caught up, where like there's nothing due right now. There's stuff due in a couple weeks, or next week I have stuff due, but that's not today. So I don't have anything due like today or tomorrow, this week, nothing's due. And I'm like, yeah, I can breathe. I got my Etsy store up. I'm finally recording. And it's been something, but you know, we're all survivors, right? Most women are, and it's great to be able to actually not be so stressed out with everything that I had going on. I keep looking to see if I forgot anything, so I need to stop looking. Just be kind to yourself. Always find time to look out for you. Take time to do your to take care of you, because if you're not taking care of yourself, nobody else is going to. So I just wanted to encourage you to do something for yourself today. If that's going to the gym, if that's spending time knitting, whatever it is that you need to do to take some time, I highly encourage it. I also want to start going to fiber festivals, so I want to start doing that. Right now, I'm not going to have all the yarn that some of the bigger places are going to have. I have less money to put into it than they do, but I have patterns, and I'll make the booth look good. I'll make it look good. So that's basically what I have going on, and I missed you guys. I really have. I've been keeping everything up to date on Ravelry and doing a few things here and there on Instagram, but please let me know how you guys are doing. I've missed you, and I guess when I'm rambling, I guess that's time to say have a great week. Bye, everybody.